Welcome. My name is David Thorpe from the University of Southern Queensland, Australia. My presentation today is about a paper that is written by myself and a former student of mine, Craig Van Neuren, on the topic of the use and development of building information modelling software in the architectural and engineering industry, an Australian perspective. Our outline of the presentation is background, research objectives, factors impacting on the use of BIM, methodology, results and conclusion. The main focus to date of building information modelling has been on its dimensional characteristics and maturity levels. However, there is potential to improve all the design, construction and asset facilities management capabilities within BIM. More understanding is required of how well designers are using BIM as modelling software, particularly in small medium enterprises or SMEs. Research has therefore been undertaken in Southeast Queensland, Australia, to better assess how well BIM is being used in architectural and engineering SME design firms. A number of factors impact upon the adoption and use of BIM. Thus, while BIM is fairly well understood to levels 4 and 5, that is schedule and cost, there is less certainty about higher levels like sustainability, facilities management and safety. There are concerns about the level of development, including guidelines for sharing and collaboration of BIM models. Another factor is maturity levels, modelling, collaboration and integration. Also, potential ownership, intellectual property issues in integrated BIM models, and the extent to which its use should be mandated by government. The research objectives are to review BIM usage in Southeast Queensland SME architectural, engineering and building design firms, to identify the extent of BIM development and use in design software, better understand BIM use, and aid improved pathways for its implementation, including potential government mandates. The methodology to undertake the research was based on a questionnaire consisting of a mix of Likert scale questions and short answer qualitative questions regarding the use of BIM, which was sent to 100 SME architectural design and consulting engineering firms. Firms were classified by size, the smallest being up to 5 employees and the largest being over 100 employees. There were 25 responses to the questionnaire. 20 firms responding used a BIM modelling software tool. 5 did not use this type of tool. Most of those using BIM had been using it for more than 5 years. A variety of BIM tools were used. Questions were grouped into 5 areas: basic information, BIM systems and software use of BIM modelling software, BIM and model collaboration, for example, how users were sharing or using other consultants' models, preference of model type, intellectual property and legal issues. Short answer qualitative questions including government mandates and how they might impact on BIM use, client request for BIM and facilities management, dimensions of BIM use, who is developing BIM. There were about 40 questions in total on the questionnaire. The responses showed a good understanding of the questions. For most questions, they tended to vary with the firm's focus, experience of BIM, expectation of clients, and similar areas. 2 examples of responses from the following question groups are in the next 2 slides. The first set is from the BIM systems and software user questions group, and the second slide is from the BIM and model collaboration questions. For the first question, the BIM Enabled Software we use makes it easy to enable a level of development of the building models we create, which has come from the BIM systems and software group of questions. There were 16 responses, 7 agreed, 2 strongly agreed, and 7 were neutral. Because there are a fair number of neutral responses, it was indicated that perhaps while some firms managed to do this quite well, it was not an easy process to be able to develop a level of development in the building models created. The second example question, sharing models in any format, we find the best way to facilitate a better project outcome for us and the client, which came from the BIM and model collaboration group of questions, attracted 15 answers. 4 said all the time, 5 was very often, 5 sometimes, and 1 rarely, which indicated a fair mix of questions and basically has said that a number of firms are very interested in sharing models because that will help a better project outcome for them and the client. Other firms being a little bit more ambivalent about it. In respect to the short answer questions, the responses regarding BIM mandates were mixed. While adoption and development of BIM was not easy, companies that adopted BIM modelling software tended to further develop its capabilities over time. Most respondents preferred to work with consultants using the same BIM enabled software, and responses regarding interoperability were mixed, which may impact upon the required level of development in BIM modelling software. In conclusion, we found quite a high adoption of BIM and BIM modelling software in the surveyed area. However, the views of firms were varied. The use of BIM modelling software is in the hands of individual organisations. It is recommended that government and industry further consider options for mandating the use of BIM. This will require careful planning. An open BIM approach may facilitate this process. Future research could consider facilitation and further development and use of BIM models in SMEs and practical applications to extending BIM modelling to additional dimensions of development. Thank you.